morning, everybody. Forever Nenaa here, and welcome back to your boyfriend. So the last time we played, we actually ended up rejecting him completely and going along with TK instead. A lot of you guys were interested to see what else we could do in this game since it was literally took a whole different turn. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna go ahead and try to take a different route. Instead, this time, we're just gonna reject everybody's help. Just like be like, nope, stay away from me. No, I have a creepy guy on me, so you should probably not come around me. That's what we're just gonna go. That's what we're gonna try to do today. So let's go ahead and get into this. Also, while I'm going through this, I feel like a lot of you guys missed the end of the last episode where I found out his name was Peter from one of you guys, and I put it in, and he was so mad that we called him Peter. Cause he doesn't like his name. And he was like, did girlfriend tell you about that? And one of you guys actually told me, you've been watching me? And one of you guys actually told me that girlfriend is his sister and she might be getting a sequel game of her own called Your Girlfriend, which I'm kind of excited for, not gonna lie. Anyways, onward with the rejection. You creep. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen my last video, go check it out because literally I followed the exact same path. But this time, instead of TK asking if we wanted to call the police or if we wanted them to call the police, we're gonna say, no, I don't want to deal with them right now. I don't want to talk about this, nor do I want to be bothered with this creep any longer. Shaking my head, I simply walked out, taking the back entrance so that I don't have to walk into that psychopath's line of sight. Yeah, so TK, you stay safe, please. We're gonna continue. Rushing home, I occasionally looked over my shoulder, hoping that I wouldn't catch that stalker following behind me. I don't see anything, not even sights of movement from the corner of my eye, but I'm not going to let my guard down. I finally arrive in a front of the apartment building, and I hurry my way inside while pulling out my phone. TK has been messaging me this entire time about what happened back at the diner, leaving messages like, please call the police, talk to me, did you contact your family yet? All kinds of worried word texts. I appreciate their concern, but I just want to drop it and forget it all. Yes, so this time we're just not going to accept TK's help or Lucy if Lucy wants to help me. Home sweet home. Hopefully that guy doesn't know where I live. He does! Spoiler alert! Closing the door behind me, I shuffled in, dropping my keys on the counter. Great, not only have I mocked my roommate for not having a job, no, I don't have one either. I'm sure she's going to have a heyday once she learns this. I don't think she should know about that creepy man. Nenaa? Is that you? My roommate calls out from her room. I don't bother to answer as I sink myself more into the sofa, feeling utterly miserable. Hey, Lucy, what's up? Of course she comes out of her room anyways, gazing at me with confusion. I normally don't come home early as I'm always working overtime because of her lazy, jobless butt. Oh my gosh, Nenaa. Oh man, just like me. Oh my gosh. What the heck are you doing home so early? It was just a bad day, so I left. That place wasn't working for me anyways. I'm good at telling lies to people that I don't care about, apparently. Dang, Nenaa, don't have to be so hard. My gosh, Nenaa's just really hard on herself right now because like she's going through a lot. She doesn't seem to buy it as she tilts her head to the side, giving a little sneer. Yeah, I can smell BS. No day is worse than that truck driver incident. I sit there in silence for a moment, grinding my teeth as I debate whether I should tell her or not. Just then, I feel her sit next to me, looking a little more concerned now. Honestly, this is off-putting, especially since she never really acted as she cared about me when I first moved in. Come on,
Stiff lip. Talk to me.
Oh yeah, I forgot that sort of like, come on, stiff lip, like, ooh, I'm Lucy. Nope, we're gonna keep lying. We gotta keep everyone like 6 feet apart, you know? You don't wanna come around Nenaa because there's a stalker afoot. I said I just had a bad day, I muttered, wanting to get my point clear that there's no way I'm going into any discussion about this. My roommate keeps quiet for a moment, almost as though she's reading my body language, before letting out a long sigh. Well, let me at least get you a drink. Okay, nice. She offers, getting up off the sofa and walking to the kitchen section. I might use a drink, something to settle the nerves, but as far as I'm concerned, nothing's going to ease me from those words she said. Not the glint in his eye as he said. It's all still fresh in my mind. Just remembering his voice makes my stomach turn. Suddenly, I don't even have the appetite to drink at all. Getting up off the sofa, I make my way towards my room, wanting to lock myself away and debating if I want to call my folks or not. I hear my roommate call out to me, but I'm in such a panic from today that I really don't hear what she's saying. Dang, so we're just gonna go down the route of just ignoring everyone. It's sad and unfortunate, but I think that's what we're just gonna have to try to do. We gotta keep everyone safe, guys. Closing and locking the door behind me, I make my way towards the bed and flop down on the mattress, tucking myself away under the sheets and curling into a ball. Jobless, broke, and I have a stalker. How could life get any worse? It seems that my roommate's taking the hint as she doesn't bother to come in and harass me about the drink. That's fine. I've had enough of the company for a long while. I feel bad for Nina, and then she just stays in her room. This is the lonely ending. Oh my gosh. I just lay there for goodness knows how long. Not even keeping track of time. It must be pathetic, laying here and doing absolutely nothing to help me forget about that man or my situation. One thing's for sure though. What? I can't live here anymore. It's time to talk with my landlord about this arrangement and get me out as soon as possible. Sitting up in my bed, I mustered the strength to get back on my own 2 feet, making my way towards my bedroom door. Opening up slowly, I look around to see if Lucy's anywhere in sight. ... Nothing. She probably went out again, blowing more of her money of things other than her rent. It's not like my decision means anything to her anyways. I'm sure she'll just get another one of her... My gosh, to help her keep this place. Dang. I feel like Nina just has such a it's such a weird connection with Lucy. And Nina's like, at one point, Nina's like, you know, that's my friend. Where she's cool. She's like a little off, but she's still cool, you know? But then there's the other Nina that's like, yeah, that deadbeat. Like, what? The two extremes are crazy. I like Lucy personally, though. But I get it. Living with Lucy will probably be hard. Walking towards the door, I turn the handle and tug it open. Oops! No! What are you doing here?
Didn't expect to see me, I take it.
No, I did not expect to see you. Oh my gosh. The landlord huffed, placing his hands on his hip and glaring at me. No, I mean, yes, but I thought you were somewhere else. I fumbled with my words, trying to compose myself. Someone else? Is Lucy bringing riffraff back to this place again? I swear, any more damage to this place and she's gone. I caught her trying to smoke earlier today, for freak's sake. I know she did. Scented candles my butt. He's never in a good mood. There are times you don't want to bother him about a problem and he'll chew you out for not telling him. But whenever you try to approach him about an issue you have, he'll blame it all on you. There's no winning with this guy. Anyways, I came by to inform you two about the other half of the rent. Only got your share again. Actually, I was on my way to talk to you about something. He seems more annoyed than usual, crossing his arms as though expecting nothing but bad news from me that he needs to fix. This is how he waits for a response. No permission to go on and even ask what's happening. Just that glare, intense moment of waiting. I can't stay anymore. This neighborhood is... I just can't live here. Of course, it's bad news, but something about his expression doesn't read annoyance, but more along the lines of curiosity. The neighborhood? Well, that's a first. He smirks as he muses over my excuse. Do I at least have somewhere to go after you leave? I haven't called my folks yet. I figured I'd run this by you first before letting you know. Kid, you must have family issues if you need my approval for your moving arrangements first before telling them. He says blatantly as he backs away from the door before turning to make his way down the hall. Anyways, let's head to my office and we'll get things arranged if we can. He's taking this surprisingly well. Probably can't wait to have an excuse to kick Lucy out if there's no one to cover for her. Dang, he's like, yes, finally gonna get rid of that girl. This is the landlord's place? Dang, that's probably all the supplies you need to keep the apartment running. Why the heck does he harass us about our living space if he doesn't even take care of his own? Yeah, sneer all you like. I'm the one paying for the whole apartment complex and letting you live in nicer units, so shut it. He says as he knows exactly what I'm thinking. He makes his way into one of the rooms, leaving the door open so that I could follow him in. I wish I hadn't. Oh, why? This small space is worse than out there. Piles upon piles of paperwork are stacked on his desk and floor, filing cabinets overflowing with more paperwork for goodness knows how long. Coffee stains in various bottle caps from beer bottles scattered all over his desk, and cigarette butts littering the windowsill as though he would smoke with the window open. Oh my gosh, I feel bad. The landlord is like, I mean, not that the landlord's like living badly, but like he probably just doesn't have enough time to like clean up after himself because he has to run a whole apartment or something. I think that's what it is. That explains the smell. Well, at least his wall decals are nice with classic tin posters of old diners and soda companies. Sitting himself at his desk, he let out a long sigh and tugs one of the cabinet open, flipping through the crumbled pieces of paper one by one. Nina, right? I just nod while continuing to look around this mess of a place. Dang, I caught a glimpse of a photo frame he has on his desk. The frame itself looks rather old, like those 1960 frames you'll find in thrift stores nowadays. My attention turns back to him as he pulls out my paperwork, looking over the lease I have with the building. You've been here for, what, 3 months now? Yes. My heart sinks the moment he shakes his head and lays the paper down. Your lease agreement was for 1 year. You got 9 more months to go before you're able to leave. If you try an early termination on your lease, it's gonna cost you $4,500. Dang! Are you serious? I'll try to make it work. I'll just say I'll try to make it work, man. Maybe my family can help me, but I don't think my family likes me, honestly. I see. I'll try to make it work then. I mutter, lowering my head down a little bit. It feels like my life's just come to an end, but I don't want to argue with the landlord about my agreement to the lease. I bet he gets that a lot. Anyways, thank you for seeing me about this. I get up from my seat, ready to start heading out. You know. What? He says, tucking my paper back into his disorganized filing cabinet. If you're that desperate to leave, I suppose I could hire you to do some odd jobs around this place. I pause for a moment, looking back towards him. Odd jobs? Like superintendent or cleaning work? Whatever you want. Oh my god, the landlord's so nice! He huffs, getting up from his desk and guiding me out of his office space. From what I heard from Lucy, you quit your job over something bad that happened and you didn't want to talk about it. I simply gave a nod, not wanting to open the situation about it with him just yet. If anything, this is the first time he and I actually talked for this long. Regardless, it's not any of my business, but you work hard to stay on top of your rent, so I figured you probably won't slack off working for me. And hey, you might make more helping out in this dump than you did in that greasy spoon diner. Thank you, Mr. You still don't know my name, do you, kid? Just call me Don from here on out. That should be easy enough to remember, right? Thank you, Don. This means a lot. I beam, nearly smiling from ear to ear. He's not an enthusiast as he opens his front door for me. What? Oh, I thought I could have. Oh no, will he still die since he gave me a job? Yeah, I'm insane and all that. Just be here tomorrow at 8 a.m. and I'll give you a rundown of what you need to do and how. Now go back and get some sleep. Oh no. I hope he doesn't. I don't want him to die again. No, please. With that, he closes the door behind me as I take my leave. I can't believe it. This is good news for once. I better not jinx this. You better not die. That's all I know. You better not die. Oh my gosh. I make my way back to my apartment, walking inside and looking around. Seems like Lucy isn't back yet. Then again, the nightlife was her lifestyle, and the sun had fully set. Looks like it's going to be just me tonight again. Making my way into my room, I look around in the mess that I keep procrastinating to pick up. All my clothes, the window being open. Well, if I'm going to do any kind of maintenance on this building, I might as well start with my own living space. Oh, am I gonna clean up? Oh, or you want to look out the window? Should I? Who keeps opening this? Oh my, yeah, there he goes. Yep. Oh, dang it. Did Lucy forget to pay the utility bill? Oh, yep, there. He's about to come in. You already know the routine, guys. He's gonna come in and make me pass out. Freak you! A wet cough covered my mouth and nose. I try to break free, but they don't loosen their grip. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to feel drowsy and weak. Who is doing this? Why? A chill runs up my spine as I feel something that feels like a kiss. Yup. We've seen this already.
I'll see you tomorrow, darling.
Freak you! Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue and see, like, what comes of it. Like, is Don gonna die again? I don't want him to die. I was really just trying to avoid everybody. But then Don came with the good news, like, oh my gosh, I'm here to help you. Like, oh, Don, don't die, please. Well, I'm back in my room. Ugh, my head is pounding. What happened? Gosh, I keep forgetting about that. Gosh, that's right. I wasn't alone. The one who attacked me, his voice was just like, oh my goodness, he found me. It has to be nope, he found me. Oh my goodness, he found me. Oh, who could that be? I think that's Dawn. If it's that freaker, I'm gunning it. I don't care if I have to go through a window. Yeah, I think it was the landlord. It was Dawn. Quickly making my way towards the door, I take a deep breath and look through the peephole. ... Oh! It's Donnie Boy! Dawn? Sorry about that. I thought you were someone else. Paranoid enough not to answer the door, huh? Like, literally, second time. Thought you were someone else. Sorry. Don doesn't seem to acknowledge the apology as he crosses his arms to continue. Anyways, I came by to drop off the list of stuff to do. Saying this, he reached into his pocket and hands me a small to-do list. Here are a few minor things to spruce it. Like, I feel like this is the beginning of the last one, wasn't it? When we found him. Oh no. Is he gonna die again? Is he gonna follow the same path? I might need some help with these. Yeah, I feel like I said this last time and he died. So maybe if I say I need some help, maybe he will stay next to me. I can at least prevent it. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I feel like things are just repeating. I might need some help with these. Wait, rats? The older man rolls his eyes upon hearing this. Don't worry about the rats, alright? I'm not even sure if we have any. There's been complaints about something moving around in the upper floors, so that's my only guess. Anyways, I'm sure I could give you a little training, but just for today, alright? Alright, thanks, Don. Sure. Just get dressed and wash up really quickly. You look like poop. Well, to be honest, I feel like poop. The older man cracks a smile and chuckles a little. Yeah, this is the job for you. Well, chop chop. I'll be in my office waiting. You better be in the office. I better hop to it. I might give TK a call later to make sure they're okay. I'm sure they're worried about me right now. I might even swallow my pride and tell Dawn what's really going on. This is bad. Well, the shower doesn't help. Oh my gosh, he's dead. He's dead. All right, TK, how do I explain all of this to them? Biting my lip, I answered the phone. Hey, TK, I meant to call, but things got weird.
Yeah, it went from weird to worse over here.
Oh, why? What do you mean? Ah! Nope, I'm restarting. I gotta restart this. No. What? I gotta restart this. As alright as I'll ever be with how low a point this day has gotten. Oh geez, don't move. I'll be right over. I can't wait for a response. I pick up the phone. I hope that butt isn't the cause of it. Obviously, the scene attracts a few people, but where's TK? Late as ever, classic Nina. This is not the moment for that. Ugh, sorry, I wasn't entirely dressed when you called. Kiki. Not now. Anyways, what happened? Well, when Kit Kat and I got here to open up, the back door was busted open. We thought it was just a break-in at first, so we called the cops to come over and look around. One of them found a trail leading to the freezer and, well, a body. Goodness gracious. Is it anyone you know? No, I don't think so. Just then an officer came out calling TK over. Of course, TK responds by rolling their eyes. Well, looks like I'm gonna undergo some questioning. I'll be right back. Okay, good luck. I bet boyfriend's gonna go ahead and pop his little head over and be like, hey, darling. I start looking around the area. Maybe there's a family or a loved one who might have known this person. Unfortunately, my eyes caught a glimpse of someone in an alley across the street. A familiar, lanky butt nugget with a big old smile on his face. I'm not gonna keep running from this creep. If I need to beat him down myself, fine. I start making my way across the street, making sure no rubber necks hit me as they pass by. The butt nugget has a lot of nerve to look happy to see me storm over to him. Hey there, Sunspot. Is everything okay? You look very upset. Am I okay? You're the reason I quit my job and now my friend has to deal with a murder as well. You were in my apartment last night, weren't you? Did you do this too? Yes. Oh my gosh! The way he just casually answers, yes? What? What's wrong with you? Like, what? Seriously? You're what's wrong with me. You're the one that keeps me awake at night. You're the one who always on my mind and the one who makes my heart beat out of my chest each time I see you, smell you. You want to know the truth? The truth is I've heard this spiel before. You said the same thing to me. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. I love you. I love you the moment I saw you at the diner. I wanted nothing more than to storm in. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this line. This freaking... Oh my gosh! What did I skip? I'm sorry, I was like panicking. Excuse me? Remember what happened when we ran for it, so I'm gonna say you're insane. You're insane. The butt nugget chuckles. That face though. Yes, but it's all for you. And if you tell anyone, I'll kill them too. Saying this, he takes my hand into his, intertwining his fingers along with mine as he nips at my ear. I'll be by later tonight, dear. Wait, I skipped. Oh my gosh, I feel bad for skipping that because I was like, ugh. He doesn't say more as he pulls away, a crooked smile in Leston's eyes while he takes his leave out of the alley and down the street. I take a moment to register what just happened, everything he told me, what he did. My attention is drawn back to TK, who is still waiting for me across the street. I peek out and look around, making sure that Freaker isn't lurking around before crossing the street. Thank God you're back, they say with a sigh of relief. But that relief is gone the moment they see the look on my face. Uh-oh, what happened? The guy from the diner was here. Nothing, I still not over what's happening here. So like, if I tell TK, nothing. At this point, nothing. I'm trying to say with a calm tone, but TK sees through my BS and crosses their arms. No, you look more pale than usual. My mind races, remembering that Freaker's threat. If I told anyone about what he did, I don't want TK getting hurt too. It's just, wait, Lucy? Lucy? You mean Lulu? Right? Your roommate? Yeah, she never came back last night. Wait, you don't think? Wait, I mean, I thought TK saw Lucy already. Like, TK knows what Lucy looks like. But we asked TK earlier if they knew who was in the bag, and they... Gosh freaking dang it, I'm tired of this man. I'm tired of this man keep dying. And then TK walked me back home. Is this the same ending as before? I'll be fine. Ay. I think this is the same ending as before. Actually, no, because this time we're going back to our apartment. And the boyfriend is not here. As I walk in, I don't see two... What, two people? Not until I feel someone walk up and wrap their arm. Wait, what? What is he doing here? Lucy, I'm guessing he told Lucy, hey, I know Nina really well, and she just let him in. But clearly, I thought maybe they just accidentally repeated the same cycle, but no, Nina just said I muttered, or she thought I muttered, trying not to direct my gaze over towards the man who was responsible for my landlord's death. Like, Nina knows. The creep takes me by my hand and leads me over towards the sofa, sitting me down before kissing the top of my...
You relax, darling. I'll get you something to drink.
This is ridiculous. This guy, Lucy sits down next to me. Oh my gosh, this is literally... I so want to say something, a warning, a hint, anything. Mentally, I'm screaming for help, but it's more agonizing to know she can't hear me. It is all unfortunate, but is doing no one any good dwelling on it. The butt nugget speaks as he approaches with a glass of water, handing it to me before sitting down. Oh my gosh, this guy's really just sitting here blending in. I just saw him this morning. What? And then we're just gonna keep talking. We're just gonna keep talking. And then what? What? What is this? Wait. That is not the same responses. Sweetie, please behave. The man eases off his bitter expression, lightened though looking a little hurt as he turns to gaze to me, with Lucy with a smirk for winning. Anyways, I gotta head out. I'll be back later tonight. I trust your man will be... Who told you? Did I tell you this was my man? Lucy? Excuse me? Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. I need help. Oh my gosh. She acts looking over to the cycle all night. He reassures, wrapping his arms around me and pulling me close. All right, chin up.
Chin up, sweetie. It's always darkest before the dawn, like my mom always
This
said.
is literally gonna make me so crazy. If this actually happened to me, like I need my roommate to like understand what this means. You know? Like you do that. You know, like now we're alone. I became more tense the moment the door closed, my skin crawling as I felt him lean in and nuzzle my cheek. I could feel a smile curl on his lip as he whispered in my ear. This place is making you depressed, darling. Why not stay with me for tonight? Help to get your mind off things. Let's just go. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. I whimpered, so wanting all of this to just be a bad dream. Sorry, darling. This will make things easier for us both. What do you mean? And then he just makes me pass out. That's crazy. It's time to go home, love. Okay. Actually, let me go back. Restart this. Cause, what did I say? What did he say? I just... What? Okay, so I came back to this part just to see like what he said because he must have said something for him to appear randomly in my apartment. So let me go ahead and read this part instead of going crazy after figuring out what he wanted to do to me when he first saw me. Because I feel like that part always gets me. Like, what the freak? So I had to follow you instead, study your pattern, memorize your schedule. He smirks as he leans close. A dark glint was in his eye as he cups my cheek in his hand. You're upset with me now, sure, but you and I can make this work now. No more hiding, no more secrets, just us. Saying this, he parts his lips a little, a long tongue snarking out from his fang-filled maw.
God, I could
That's what I missed. I think that's what I missed. Oh my god. So why did he appear randomly? Run for it. He heard another quickly duck under his arm to try to sprint away. But then he's just gonna go ahead and bop. Is it to just end it right there if I do that? It's time to go. Yup, just ended it right there. Didn't even give me a chance to go and see Lucy or anything. Okay, so I just saw a comment that says there's also a different route. Tell Don, the landlord. Don hides us in his apartment and he confronts Peter, although that is the most deadliest ending of all. I kind of want to see that, not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and jump back into this. Though my only thing is I actually don't know when you have the chance to actually tell Don because he doesn't really want to dwell too much into your whatever you got going on. Okay, so here's the... I don't know what to say for the landlord though, because you only get 3 options. Are you sure? Are you serious? I'll try and make it work. ... So I'm gonna say, are you serious? Maybe that will make me talk about my situation. I don't know. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't have that kind of money. Well, you're gonna need to find a way to get it, won't you? The landlord huffs, not at all pleased with my outburst. He takes my paper and crams them back into the filing cabinet unsympathetically. Now, if you don't mind, I got a lot of other people's problems to deal with right now. Good day. Wow, okay, so if I have an outburst, which I guess makes sense, He's just like, I ain't gonna help you. I sit there for a moment looking at him with complete disbelief before taking my leave, dragging my feet on my own. Wow. Wait, is this actually low-key what I wanted the first time? I don't bother looking back as I make my way back to my apartment, dreading the idea that he was going to be waiting there for me to open the door. Wait a minute, is this actually what I wanted, where I wanted to like get away from everybody? For nobody to be close to me so he doesn't have a target. What the freak? Well, great. I'm stuck with a lease that I can't break without paying out of my butt. A roommate who is never around and one friend who works at the same place that guy is probably lurking around. I have only one option left. Just leave. Oh, I thought I had just left. Going to my room, I start gathering my things. More valuable items that could fit in one of my duffel bags. Do I have to look at the window? I'll definitely be taking this with me. I'll need something to keep my mind off of this. At least until oh my gosh. That was a farewell gift from my dad. And he said to never come back as a joke. Oh gosh, I have to look out the window. Oh my gosh. And then he's gonna come. And then boom, dead. Let me actually see what happens after this. This is actually my attended one because I feel like Dawn doesn't want to help me. Lucy, I ignored her, and I ignored TK as well. I ignored their help. So I think this is low-key what I wanted the first time, even though I was trying to get Dawn's help this time, but I made Dawn angry. Anyways, jump scare. At least I was ready this time. Oh gosh, he found me. Okay, let's see what I do next. You're what? What? Wait, Dawn is back? Why? You shouldn't be here. What, sir? Sorry about that. I thought you were someone else, paranoid enough not to open the door. What? Anyways, I came by to check on you. Lucy mentioned you were troubled about something but kept a stiff-lipped about the whole thing. I assumed you just had a collective hair up your butt given how you snapped yesterday. Sorry things might have been too difficult lately. Hey, I'm going through some stuff already. Wait, is this the moment? Wait, sorry things have been too difficult lately. Maybe he'll help me. Wait. Sorry things have been too difficult lately, I muttered, feeling slightly ashamed for jumping down his throat yesterday. The older man rubs his face and groans before returning his attention to me. It's fine, he mutters. Anyways, have you seen Lucy by chance? We need to all have a sit down and discuss your living issues, especially since you were so determined to leave yesterday. No, actually, I kind of just went into my room for the rest of the day after seeing you. You mean she's not here now? You sure? I mean, you can come in and check. Normally she's passed out on the sofa after a hangover, but saying this, I looked over to the couch, but there's no Lucy. Is he coming in with me? Oh! The older man makes his way in, walking over straight to Lucy's room and giving a firm pounding against her door. Lulu, up and at 'em. We need to talk. I like how he calls her Lulu. That's cute. There is no answer. No yelling, no usual grumbling or throwing anything at the door in response. Dang it. He huffs, jingling the doorknob for a moment as a warning before opening the door. Oh, nice. This is the first time we came into Lucy's room. She's not here. Does she normally leave a note or something? He asks, walking in and starting to look over the papers that are scattered all over the place. No, but she usually makes coffee for the both of us every morning. I see. Does she keep her phone on her often? She's never without it. Good. I'll check my Rolodex and see if I can get a hold of her. Interesting. Saying this, the landlord walks out of Lucy's room, closing the door behind me once I'm out as well. Seems I might need to give her a few hints in job searching as well. He says mainly to himself. Why? All those paper. They're job applications dating back to 4 months ago. Wow, so she's been looking for a job this entire time. There's a ping of guilt in my gut as he says this. I mistreated Lucy so bad lately. She wasn't making, excuses about not getting any callbacks after all. Anyways, I'll give her a call. If she doesn't pick up, let's just pray she comes by. Later, I might have an opening for her. After the landlord took his leave, I groaned under my breath and closed the door. Looking at the clock, I felt a sinking sensation in my gut, realizing, who's gonna die in this? I thought that for sure I was going to... Oh! What? I have the option now? text? They might be too busy to answer. I better leave a text and said, hey, TK, it's Nina. Sorry for running off like this yesterday. I wanted to let you know I'm fine, more or less. If you want to stop by after work and check on me, you can, though I will be a little busy packing my things. Let me know if you're going to come over. I hate to just bail on TK like this. I know they have a thing for me and they're terrible at hiding it. I just kind of ignore it for the time being, at least until life got less, bad. Looks like that isn't happening. The least I can do is let them know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. TK messaged back. Let's see. Come to the diner. I have a surprise for XOX. What? Is that the boyfriend? Is that the boyfriend? That's not like TK to leave a text like that. Maybe they're having a good day. And it's probably won't hurt to stop by the diner. I gotta be quick though. That creeper might be there. I'll show a shower first. Like, is TK dead now? It feels so random of who dies. Cause I try to keep my distance from everyone. It can't be good as this what TK wanted to show me. They wouldn't be excited about an accident happening at the diner. If anything, they'll be stressed out. ... Where's TK anyways? There you are. The familiar voice caused my whole body to stiffen up, a feeling of dread slamming down on me as I look over my shoulder and up to the tower wingman who made me paranoid for my life. Oh my gosh, I see you got my text message. Text? No, I text a friend, not you. Shh, he whispers, placing his hand over my mouth. I was gonna end up slapping his hand away and running. That is until he held a familiar item. That's TK's phone. I know. There are quite a few pictures of the two of you in here. Such a lovely family, too. I kind of feel bad for what I did now. His expression went from soft smile to a mild frown, looking at the people who were surrounding the diner and taking me by the hand. Let me explain to you in privacy, he muttered. I tried to yank my hand away, but his grip suddenly was firm. Who's dead now? I don't want to be forceful, darling. Please, let's discuss this elsewhere. Cause a commotion! Hey, guys! There's no way he would be stupid enough to try anything with witnesses around. Whatever he did to get TK's phone, I knew it wasn't good. Let go of me! I pulled back from his grip, dang near pulling my full body weight to break his hold on me. Instead, he stood firm, his impatient expression turned furious as he bared his fangs. I can't. With people watching? Why did he aim for it so no matter what? If I try to make distance from people, no matter what, he will be there to kill somebody. Somebody is going to be dead. Somehow. Okay, I think I was onto something because he didn't kill Dawn. So maybe if I just say okay and go along with him, see what he got to say, maybe I might be able to get Dawn's help. I don't know. If I wanted to know what happened to TK, I certainly wasn't gonna know if I cut ties instantly. The freak seems to soften his grip upon my response, looking around the area until he started guiding me over towards an alleyway. Goodness gracious, look how angry he is. Nothing good ever happened here. Man. Once we were in deep enough from public eye, he finally let go of me and let out a long sigh. Look. I'm sorry for losing my cool back there. I don't care about that. I don't care about you. What I care about is you taking a hint and leaving me alone already. Keep your voice down. And I have gotten the hint. I know that you want nothing more than to see me get hit by a truck or just never seeing me again as long as I live. But I can't do that. Why? What the freak is wrong with you? You are what's wrong with me. And we heard this before, guys. We heard this before. You're insane. He lets me live, right? Yeah, he lets me live if I say you're insane. And if you tell anyone, I'll kill them too. He doesn't reply as he takes my hand into his, intertwining his fingers. Yes, we've seen this before, except this time he doesn't say more as he pulls away, crooked smile. This time it seems like it's TK that he went after. Randomly! What did TK do? I mean, I guess TK was in love with me, so I guess that's what it is. Those freakers can wait. I'm going through some serious stuff right now. Looking around, I noticed TK still hasn't shown up. Maybe they went inside without me. Making my way into the diner, I scan around the area while looking around for them. Where the freak are they? I seriously need to have a talk with them. Is it the police? Oh, yep, there. Here's TK. There's TK. I weakly said as a couple of officers pulled me away from the scene. I was too stunned to respond. My eyes locked onto my coworker's body until they were fully covered. He got TK again. My little break-in caused a bit of a scene. My mind was racing to even properly answer any questions correctly. I didn't dare mention that butt nugget. The mix of his threat, chances I could have taken to reach out for help. It was my fault, wasn't it? TK is dead because of me. I tried so hard to not get anyone killed. I didn't bother going home after that. I wanted to, I really did, but after what that freak had done to TK, gosh knows what he might do to Lucy or anyone else in the building for that matter. My roommate has been calling me all day, but I've been ignoring each time, only listening to the messages she left me. Maybe running away is the best option. Maybe he'll stop hunting people if I'm not around them. I'm not looking forward to this new lonely life. I still couldn't shake the feeling of his touch on my body, his voice still ringing in my ear. I felt so helpless. I couldn't turn to anyone. I couldn't go back home. I might have to just skip town and vanish. Maybe he doesn't find out and follow me. Is that him? I'm surprised he's not behind me. I thought he was gonna, you know? Do I even dare to answer? It might be him. Holding my breath, I pulled out my phone, taking a quick glance to see who was calling. Landlord guy! It's Dawn! Oh, thank goodness it's not him. Though still troubling since he's been harassing me about rent for a while now, but given what I'm going through, I'd rather be chewed out about rent right now. Taking a deep breath to calm myself, I answered the phone, trying to sound as normal as possible. Hey, hi. I didn't expect you to call. How's it going? Okay, what's wrong? What do you mean? I'm fine. I just wasn't expecting a call from you or anything. There was a murder at your workplace and you're telling me everything's fine? Oh, you heard about that? It's been all over the news. And my son was on the scene when someone who worked there burst in and made a scene before vanishing. It was you, wasn't it? What? Is your son a police officer? Was that police officer his son? The one that was like falling apart? ... Okay, you're right. Nothing is fine. Everything's worse. I need to leave today. It's gotten too dangerous. Okay, listen, just calm down. What's going on? I'm in a bad spot right now. Really bad. If I told you, you might get hurt too. Where are you right now? What? Where are you right now? I'll come by and pick you up. Yes! I paused for a moment, quickly looking at my surroundings to make sure no one was following me away from any earshot. I might have a chance to reach out, a chance to get away from this creep. I'm on the main road that heads to the park, I whispered quietly, still looking over my shoulder to make sure he wasn't eavesdropping. Please hurry. I think that guy is following me. I'm on my way. Thank you, sir. Just call me Don, okay? Hang tight. I didn't even have time to thank him again as he quickly hanged up. Honestly, I didn't even expect him to go out of his way like this. Don is the MVP, guys, especially after the way I snapped at him last night. Taking one last paranoid scan around my environment, I started making my way down the road. Is this an empty road? Is there like no one here? I slowed my steps this time in case the landlord, Dawn, needed time to catch up with me. I didn't dare think about going into the park itself, though. It's far too dangerous. Regret was buzzing in my head. If only I've known that Dawn would be willing to reach out and help, I would have run back home in the first place to tell him about everything. And how the heck was I supposed to know he had a son who was a cop? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I remember literally during the ending where we saw Dawn in that bag, that cop was like, struggling to like maintain his composure. What? Once he picks me up, I'm going to tell him everything. Hopefully he'll have his son over and see if we can get this freaker arrested. Oh my, he's going to get me, isn't he? ... Or would that put him in too much danger? Am I actually alive? The story's still going. Oh, this place. Luckily it's closed, so I know he couldn't be in there, making the whole "I came here every day" excuse. Ugh, I shouldn't have gone in there. Snapping at him like that was probably the straw that broke the camel's back. In this case, the psychopath's mind, as if it wasn't already in pieces. Hey, kid. Don actually made it to us. I thought I was gonna be dead. I nearly yelped as I was startled by the sudden call. My racing heart instantly calmed down as I saw who it was. Yay! I'm so happy to see Don. You shouldn't be standing in one place like that. Sorry, I kind of got distracted. How can anyone be distracted with the situation you're in right now? I'm sorry. Just get in the car. You can explain everything to me on the way. Oh my gosh. Things are about to get real, guys. Get your snacks ready. Things are literally about to get real. The ride was quiet. Don only asked what was going on, but I dared not tell him. I already lost my best friend. I didn't want to dare chance putting my landlord in danger. Sure, he and I are not even acquaintance at this point. I didn't want any more blood on my hand. He didn't repeat himself or even press the issue when I kept quiet. I think he knew I was in no mood to get into depth about all of this. Not yet. When we finally got back to the apartment, Don simply stated that we're going to his place first. I didn't argue. I really didn't feel like being alone anyways. Oh my gosh. This is kind of getting scary. Don closes the door behind me. I hear him lock the door before walking in further into his place, kicking aside a garbage bag that's probably filled with old newspapers or something. It wasn't garbage since it smelled more like cigars than rotten trash, thank goodness. Now, I'm not gonna break your arm and make you tell me everything, but I need to know what's wrong. You're in trouble and you know who killed that person at your work. I hesitated. The mix of wanting help and remembering the freaker's threat both juggled back and forth in my mind. I don't know. I think I put you in enough danger just having you come get me. He stepped closer. His usual rough stance seemed to soften a little as he held his hand up to me. The soft tone that came from him was unexpected, yet I felt safe as he spoke. So what, is Don like low-key supposed to be like a love interest? I don't know. I just feel like Don is like just freaking awesome. I want to help you. Tell him everything! Bringing up my trembling hand, I placed it in his, feeling the tears build up in my eyes once more. He's been stalking me. He snuck into my room, followed me on my walks, at my work, kept saying he was my boyfriend. I kept telling him to leave me alone, but he wouldn't listen. My friend tried to help me and he killed them. He killed my friend. TK is dead and it's all my fault. All the frustration finally gushed out and the sensation of that butt nugget's hand and lips on me returned and I wanted to collapse, peel my skin off, or burn it even. I could feel Dawn gently squeeze my hand, attempting to pull me out of my crippling state of mind. Looking up at him, I just couldn't help myself anymore. Shaking my head as I stepped forward and rested my head against his chest, the tears finally let go as I became a sobbing mess. This is so sad. Like, on the other side, when we were for the stalker-ish, creepy yandere boyfriend, we're like, yeah, that's my boo, that's my yandere boo, when we were like for it. But like, when we're like desperately don't want it, it's so scary. This is so creepy. Don didn't hesitate to fully comply with my need for comfort. Both his hands were wrapped around me and holding me close as I crumbled, my tears staining his shirt. I don't know how long he held me. It might have been hours, maybe only minutes, but the way he kept me close like this, it was an odd sensation. A feeling protection that I never felt before. It was welcoming. I felt him rub my back before pulling away a little bit, giving me some space before speaking back up once again. We're going to the police station. You do not deserve to live in fear like this, understand? I wiped the tear from my eyes, only able to give a nod in agreement. There was no way in heck I was going to fight him on this. Oh, he's there. He's there. What the freak? He's always... Oh, why did he call your son Don? Is this normal? No, it's not. His answer sent the feeling of dread through me. Somehow I knew what it was, who it was. He's here.
You wait here. Lock the door, do not come out or make any calls until I come back. Do not answer the door if anyone comes knocking. And stay hidden if someone busts in. Alright?
Oh my, I feel so bad. Dawn, please. Please don't get yourself killed. I've really grown a huge attachment to Dawn. Especially in this one. Okay, thank you. Dawn doesn't wait to hear me express my gratitude, close the door firmly. I hear his footsteps as he storms away from the door and down the hall. I do what I am told and lock it. I underestimate how many locks this man has. Dang near 6 for me to figure it out. I hope things go smoothly. Dawn seems like the kind of man who could easily take on that psycho. I sit among the clutter, keeping quiet and listening to any commotion that might occur. Did he break into Dawn's place? What was that?
To tell anyone.
I mean, at least Dawn is fine. It looks like he's just gonna break in and snatch me up. Can you ever see Peter the other way again, guys, as the loving yandere boyfriend? Oh my gosh. This has made me so creeped out. I mean, as you should. Red flag alert, as you should be creeped out by this guy. But like, man, this just hits different. I don't know. Before I can call for help, I feel his hand grip tightly around my throat. I can't make a sound. I try to fight back in some way, punching, kicking, lashing out. I'm hurting him, but his grip doesn't loosen one bit as he takes the hits. I can't breathe. It's time to go home, love. I don't know what to say. Sorry, guys. I literally am for a loss for words. I feel like this is like a perfect example of like actual creeps and how we shouldn't be like glamorizing any of this type of stuff. Cause like this going down this path definitely felt really like as you should feel from a stalker. Creepy, unsettling, just wrong. Compared to the other one where you're like, oh, I kind of like this. Like oh man, this is crazy. And I don't know what's gonna happen next. I don't know where they're gonna go from there. There's like a lot of different endings to this. And I'm kind of curious to see like what they're gonna do with day 4 going forward. Like there's the ending where you kind of are into his creepy boyfriend act. There's the ending where you legit struggle and do not like this one bit and tried your best to get away from him and you still couldn't. There's that ending. So those are like 2 straight extreme endings. And then on top of that, the different possibilities of who died and stuff. I feel like there's so many paths you can go with this. This game is actually really cool because there's so many different endings it feels like it's gonna happen in the future. And I feel like day 4 can only have even more. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about your boyfriend. I don't know if I will ever see Peter the same way again. Like, I really don't know. It's really giving me really creepy vibes. But anyways, definitely let me know what you guys thought about this episode. But as for now, that's gonna be it from me. I don't know if there's anything else I can explore in this game, honestly. So this might just be the last episode that I make on day 3 until day 4 comes out. Again, I don't know if I'll be able to show it, and I can't, or because you know YouTube and censorship and stuff, I don't know how bad it's gonna get. I'm definitely gonna try it for myself. And on top of that, I for a lot of you guys still don't know, I can't show the next day until the creators give me permission to make a video about it. And you know, I respect that. This is their creation and they're working hard on it. And I'm pretty sure they're not like, they don't want you to show the day 4 because it's not ready to be shown yet. It's still kind of like an alpha. But anyways, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely let me know what you guys thought about this episode and how intense things got with our boyfriend. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Nenaa out.